Hello, our wonderful children with special needs, our dear parents and viewers at home. We welcome you to the classroom in your home for children with special needs. This program is powered by the Lagos State government through the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, LASUBEB. This is to ensure that you are not left behind. I am Uncle Ife, your adaptive functioning teacher. I am not alone today. I am here today with the two wonderful specialists.
Hello, wonderful pupils. I'm Uncle Oye, your functional academic teacher for learners with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Auntie Grace is also in the house, your functional academic teacher for learners with hearing impairment. Together, we are bringing the classroom into your home.
Stay tuned. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, my wonderful children with special needs. Now let's take that song together again. After the count of three, we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. Once again, I am Uncle Ife, your adaptive functioning teacher. Adaptive functioning class, activity class. So can you say that? Adaptive functioning class, activity class. So before we go, I want to greet you Happy Easter celebration. Happy Easter celebration. Today we shall be looking at tracing of lines. What did I say? Tracing of lines. So that's our fine motor activity. But before we go, I want you to go and get your writing material, your pencil and your paper, your pencil and your paper, and you have 20 seconds to do this, and your time starts now. My wonderful children with special needs, I will be right back. Thank you. Hello, my wonderful children with special needs. Wow, you are welcome back. Once again, we want to look at tracing of lines. Tracing of lines. And I believe by now you have your writing materials. This is my writing materials. This is my writing materials. So I have my paper and my pencil. This is my pencil and my paper. Very quickly, I want us to look at our learning objectives. That is, by the end of the lesson, what you should be able to learn. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to, 1, grab pencil correctly. This is my pencil. That you should be able to grab your pencil correctly. Grab your pencil correctly. 2, identify different lines. What did I say? Identify different lines. 3, trace different lines. Again, trace different lines. Let me take it again. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to, 1, grab pencil correctly. I repeat, grab pencil correctly. 2, identify different lines. Again, identify different lines. 3, trace different lines. What can you see on the screen? Of course, you can see different lines on the screen. You can see long and short sticks. This is short stick and this is long stick. So can you say that to your parents at home? Short stick and long stick. Again, short stick and long stick. Again, short stick and long stick. Then we have arms and bombs. You can see the curve. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see this one as well? This is bombs. Bombs. And this is arms. The third one, donuts. Of course, you can see that it looks like donuts. I know you love donuts. You like donuts. You can see that it looks like donuts. Also, we have horizontal and diagonal. This is horizontal line. You can see horizontal. Horizontal. You can see the line. You can see the horizontal. Also, we have tails. You can see that this looks like a tail. It looks like tail. It looks like tail. Now, how to grab a pencil. How to grab a pencil. How to grab a pencil. Hello, my wonderful children with special needs. So can you all show me your pencil? You can show that to your parents and your guidance at home. This is my pencil. This is my pencil. This is my pencil. This is my pencil. Can you show that to your parents at home? Wow, you are amazing. Good job, you. And this is my writing material. This is my paper. This is my paper. This is my paper. Now, how do we grab our pencil? The first step. How do we grab our pencil? You hold your pencil this way. Use your thumb and your index finger, likewise the middle finger, to hold the tips of the pencil this way. So can you demonstrate it to your parents at home? And can you see this on the screen as well? Use your thumb finger with your index finger and your middle finger to hold it this way. The next step, let it dangle, that is, it swing. Let it swing this way. So when it swings, you make sure it rests on a pillow. This is the pillow. Let it rest here this way. So can you demonstrate that at home? Okay, let's try that again, my wonderful children. This is my thumb, and this is my index finger, and the middle finger. And you hold the tip of the pencil this way. Hold it this way. Your thumb, your index, and the middle finger, you hold it this way. The next step, you can use the other hand to flip the pencil this way until it rests on the pillow. This is the pillow. So can you do that? Okay. Wow, you are amazing. And I think you deserve a cheers for doing that. So this is how we grab our pencil. But before we go, so let's scribble. So can you demonstrate this to your parents at home and your guidance? Wow, you are amazing. Now let's look at different lines. This is a standing line, a standing line, a standing line, a standing line, also known as vertical line. What did I say? A standing line, also known as vertical line. So can you say that to your parents at home and your guardians? Wow, a standing line, also known as a vertical line. You are amazing. Wow. What can you see on the screen? What can you see on the screen? This is a sleeping line. A sleeping line. A sleeping line. You can see it lying on a bed. A sleeping line. A sleeping line, also known as horizontal line. What did I say? A sleeping line, also known as horizontal line. So can you say that to your parents at home and your guardians? A sleeping line, also known as horizontal line. You are amazing. Yes, you can see left slant line. Left slant line. Can you see? Left slant line. Just like a standing line, and it's now bend. A standing line now bend to the left. A standing line that bend to the left. A standing line that bend to the left. This is a left slant line. A left slant line. So can you say that to your parents at home? A left slant line. Also, we have a right slant line. A standing line that bend to the right. A standing line that bend to the right. Standing line that bend to the right. This is a right slant line. Right slant line. My wonderful children, so it's time to trace the lines. Tracing of lines. Tracing of lines. Tracing of lines. Quickly, let's trace the lines on the screen. Let's trace the lines on the screen. So can you see that? That is the standing lines. The standing lines. So can you demonstrate that to your parents at home and your guardians? The standing lines. Now let's trace the circle. Let's trace the circle. You move gently. Another one. Now let's trace the right slant lines. The right slant lines. The right slant lines. Gently, let's go. Can you see that? So can you see that? Okay. Now let's trace the left slant line. The left slant line. The left slant lines. Now let's go. Can you see? The left line, the left slant line. You move it this way. Down. This is the standing lines. The standing lines. The standing lines. And this is circle. This is circle. This is the right slant lines. The right slant lines. And this is the left slant lines. Left slant lines. Let's go. Now let's trace these lines. Now let's trace these curved lines. Now let's go. Can you see that? Okay, let's try the other one. Okay, let's try this. So can you move your hand that way? Can you move it this way? Wow, you are amazing. Hello, my wonderful children. Now it is time for evaluation. Are we ready? Yes, I can see that you are ready. Now it is time for evaluation. Copy this line with your pencil. Now I want to show you how to copy the zigzag line. This is how you move. You come this way. Can you see this? The left slant line, then you move this way to the right. Then again, this way. You move this way. Then this way like that. From left to right. Left to right. Left, then to right. Let me take that again. Can you see this? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Then you come this way. That is how to write zigzag lines. Zigzag lines. So now you have 1 minute to copy the zigzag line with your pencil, and your time starts now. Hello, my wonderful children. Your pencil up, down. Were you able to do this? Were you able to do it? If you are able to do it, you deserve a cheer. Now it is time for assignment. And you can do this at your leisure and send to the number showing on the screen. Make the following lines 5 times each. I repeat, make the following lines 5 times each. We have come to the end of another interesting episode. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Of course I did also. My wonderful children, you are amazing and you deserve a cheers. Once again, until I come here next time, it is time to hand you over to Auntie Grace. That is Teachers for Learners with Hearing Impairment. Uncle Ife says, happy Easter celebration and make sure you keep safe. Bye.
Hello, my wonderful special pupils. How are you? Happy Easter. Today, in our English lesson, we have tenses. Tenses. Before we go into the lesson. Let's do the correction to our previous lesson. Correction to previous homework. Underline the adverb in the following sentences. Number 1, I am going downstairs. Number 2, he drives carefully. Number 3, Tim did his homework yesterday. Number 4, she left her book at home. Number 5, the children visit their grandparents regularly. The answer to the first one is downstairs. I am going downstairs. Number 2, carefully. He drives carefully. Number 3, yesterday. The answer is yesterday. Tim did his homework yesterday. Number 4, she left her book at home. The answer is at home. Number 5, the children visit their grandparents regularly. The answer is regularly. I hope you got it all. Good job you. Now, the learning objective for today. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to differentiate between present, past, and future tenses. Again, differentiate between present, past, and future tenses. Our topic today is tenses. When we are talking about tenses, it indicates the time and action takes place. The time and action takes place. An action can be placed under any of these 3 tenses. An action can be placed under any of these 3 tenses. Present, past, and future tenses. Tenses can be placed under any of these 3. We have present tense, past tense, and future tenses. Present tense. Present tense is the action that takes place in the present. The action that happening now. It is happening right now. For example, the boy runs fast. The boy runs fast. Another example, they write book. They write books. They write books. Past tense. Past tense. Past tense. Past tense is an action that has taken place in the past. It has taken place in the past. For example, go. The past tense of go is went. Went. Come. 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 The past tense is came. Run. 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 Present tense, run. The past action will be ran. 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 Eat. Eat. The past action of eat is ate. 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 Jump. 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 Another example, jump. Jump. The past action of jump is jumped. 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 We have different examples of past action. Let's look at the following sentences. Number 1. The horse jumped over the fence. The horse jumped over the fence. Number 2. She came to school on Friday. She came to school on Friday. Today is Sunday. So Friday has already passed. So we call it past tense, past action. She came to school on Friday. Future tense. Future tense. Future tense is an action that will take place in the future. It has not happened. It will happen in the future. So we call it future tense. We use will or shall for future tenses because it has not happened. So we call it future tense. We use will or shall for it. For example, she will write a book. She will write a book maybe tomorrow, next year, or anytime. She will write a book. Another example, I shall sing a song. I shall sing a song. Now, relax and watch this video for better understanding.
Hey Elvis, can we go and play with Jimmy and other kids?
You just said played.
Why are you laughing, Elvis? Did I say anything wrong?
You just used an incorrect tense.
Tense? What is it? Can you please tell me more about it?
Yes, why not? Tense indicates the time of action or an event. Verbs in simple present tense indicate habits and general truths. In this case, the verb simply ends with s or es. For example, Jimmy plays in the garden. In this sentence, the verb plays indicates an action in present which is going on. Verbs in simple past tense indicate actions that happened in the past. In this case, the verb simply ends with ed. For example, Jimmy played in the garden. In this sentence, the verb played indicates an action in past which is completed. Verbs in simple future tense indicate an action that will happen in the future. In this case, the verb simply begins with will. For example, Jimmy will be playing in the garden. In this sentence, the verb will be playing indicates an action in future which has not started.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Evaluation time. I want you to choose the correct tenses in the brackets. We have present, past, and future. So pick the correct answer. Number 1. He likes banana. He likes banana. Is it present, past, or future? Number 2. The class clapped for her. The class clapped for her. Is it in present, past, or future tense? Number 3. I will go to school tomorrow. I will go to school tomorrow. Number 4. My mom cooks rice every Sunday. My mom cooks rice every Sunday. Is it in the present, past, or future? Your time is 1 minute. Your time starts now. Very simple. So answer to the questions. Number 1. Present. Now present. He likes banana. He likes banana. Number 2. The class clapped for her. It is past action because clap as ed. Ed. It shows past action. The class clapped for her. Number 3. I will go to school tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. So I will go to school. It is future tense. Future tense. The action will happen tomorrow. I will go to school tomorrow. Number 4. Present. My mom cooks rice every Sunday. My mom cooks rice every Sunday. Your homework for the week. Make sure you do the homework. Choose the correct tense in the brackets. Number 1. Aunty Grace teaches every Sunday. Aunty Grace teaches every Sunday. Is it present, past, or future sentence? Number 2. I wash the plates. I wash the plates. Number 2. Boys love football. Boys love football. Is it in the present, past, or future? Number 4. I will go to America during the holiday. Is it present, past, or future tense? Very simple questions. Make sure you do it and get your answers correctly. That's it for today. I hope you know your tenses now, your present, past, and future tenses. Until I come your way next week, make sure you read your books. Bye.
Hello, our wonderful special children. How are you? I want to especially greet you today. Happy Easter celebration. I'm Uncle Oye, your functional academic teacher for learners with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Today, our subject is social studies. Social studies. And the topic we are going to be considering is culture. Culture. Have you heard that word before? Culture. But before we go into today's topic proper, let's see correction to our previous homework. In the last lesson, I told you to mention 2 of your personal belongings and how to take care of them. Thank you for submitting your assignments. The answers to the questions. I asked you to, how are you going to take care of your socks? Socks is your personal belongings. Wear once and watch. Wear once and watch. What other personal belongings do you have here? Shoes. Keep them in a shoe rack. And also we have clothes, pencils, school bag. Those are your personal belongings. If you are able to mention 2 of these, you deserve a chair. Now to today's lesson proper. Let's quickly look at the learning objectives. I hope you still remember our topic, culture. So today, by the end of the lesson, you should be able to say the meaning of culture. You should be able to say the meaning of culture. Also, you should be able to mention elements of culture. You should be able to mention elements of culture. Meaning of culture. When you hear the word culture, what does it mean? Culture is a way of life common to a society or group of people. Culture is a way of life common to a society or group of people. What do I mean by that? Let me give you this example. Examples of group of people that are practicing the same culture. Let's take Nigeria for example. We have Yoruba people. They are a group of people and they practice the same culture. What of Igbo also? They are also a group of people and they practice the same culture. The same thing with Hausa people. If you have someone that is living in a particular way, we cannot call that one a culture until we have a group of people that are doing that thing together. Then that is when we know it to be a culture. Is that clear? You're clear with it now? If someone is doing something in a way, that is not a culture. It is when we now have a group of people, like Yoruba people now, what they do in common. We will still get to that stage now. We still get to that stage. Now, let's talk about elements of culture. This element of culture must be common to the particular group of people that we are talking about. And what are these elements of culture? Those are the things that are part of people, that people are doing. Is that taken? Okay, let's see the elements now. Yes. Dressing. Dressing is an element of culture. Why is dressing an element of culture? It is because when you see people dress in a particular way, you can easily say these people belong to this particular culture. If you look at the way I dress today, I dress like a Yoruba man. So with the way I dress, you can easily identify me as a Yoruba person because this is the way Yoruba people dress. So dressing is part of culture. Look at the screen. You can see the way these people dress. You can see the picture on the screen. This is culture. This is element of culture. Looking at it, you can easily say these people are Hausa, these people are Igbo, and so on and so forth. Is that taken? Let's see another element of culture. Language. Language, that is the way we speak. We have various languages in Nigeria. But if you see some people speak in a particular way, you can say, this man is a Yoruba man. This woman is a Yoruba woman. And so on and so forth. Like these people now, they speak Yoruba language. Yoruba language. Can I give you an example of Yoruba language? Okay, let me greet you in a Yoruba language. Ẹ kú ọdún o, ọdún ayabo fún gbogbo wa o. That is Yoruba language. And speaking that, you will know that this person belongs to Yoruba group. So language is an element of culture. The particular way people dance, a group of people, the particular way they dance also identify their culture. We show the type of culture they belong to. Dancing. You can see people dancing here. These are Igbo people. The way they dance will really show to us that they are Igbo. That is why we say dancing is an element of culture. Is that taken? Good job, you. Name also is an element of culture. When you hear people's name, you can easily identify them with a particular group of people because it is an element of culture. Like if you see a Yoruba man now, Yoruba man bears Shangotola, Adewale, Adenike. That is for Yoruba people. But if you go to the Igbo land, they bear Ugoshuku, Okechukwu, and so on and so forth. Now, going to the Hausa people, they bear Danjuma, Amina, Aisha, Gowon, and so on and so forth. So getting to know the name of people can easily make us to recognize the place where they come from, and we can easily get them to know the particular group of people they belong to. Is that taken? Good job, you. Now let's look at another element of culture. The way we greet. The way we greet is a part of our culture. People don't just greet the same way all over the world. No. This picture you are looking at on the screen is the way Yoruba people greet, and it is part of their culture. A Yoruba boy will prostrate whenever he greets an elder, and Yoruba lady kneels down anytime they greet an elder. So this is an element of culture, greetings. The way we greet shows the type of people, the group of people that we belong to. It's an element of culture. Wow, I know you are salivating. That is food. Yes, food is an element of culture. We don't eat the same food all over the world. And even if we eat the same food, the way we cook and prepare them are different. Look at the screen. Look at the different types of food that we have here. It's an element of culture. The food that people eat shows where they belong to, the group of people they belong to. So it's an element of culture. You can see egusi soup, you can see mai, you can see ofada rice, and so on and so forth. Now, it is time for evaluation. I believe you have really listened to me and you have followed the lesson. Let me now give you these questions and see how well you are going to answer them. The first question, are you ready? Culture is a way of life of an individual. Is it a way of life of an individual? You have to answer true or false. A, true. B, false. Is culture a way of life of an individual? True. B, false. You have to answer that. Number 2 question. Mention 2 elements of culture. I think I mentioned about 8 or 9 to you. So I want you to mention just 2 elements of culture. I will give you 60 seconds to do that, and your time starts now. Well done, well done, well done, well done. You are true. Beautiful. Let's see the answers to the questions. Number 1, culture is a way of life of an individual. Culture is a way of life of an individual. True or false? Let's see the answer. It's false. It's false. Culture is a way of life of a group of people, not just an individual. You know, I told you that. So the answer to this question, number 1 question, is false. Now, number 2 question. Mention 2 elements of culture. Mention 2 elements of culture. Yeah. Dressing, language, dance, festival, ceremony, food, etc. If you got the 2 correctly, you deserve a chair. Now, finally for today, let me quickly give you this assignment. You do it at your leisure and you submit to the number showing on the screen. What is the assignment? Number 1, culture is a way of life of a group of people. Yes or no? Culture is a way of life of a group of people. Yes or no? Number 2, name 2 elements of culture. Name 2 elements of culture. I will give you 60 seconds to capture these questions. I will be back. That is it for today. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Until I come your way next time, keep safe and keep reading your books. Happy Easter. Bye. Thank you for being part of today's episode. We believe you really enjoyed and gained from the program. Until we come your way next week, remember, you are very special and Lagos State loves you dearly. That is why LASUBEB is leaving no child behind. There is ability in disability. You are special, you are special. Yes, we know, yes, we know. We know that you're special, we know that you're special. Yes, we know, yes, we know. Happy Easter.